All right, here's today's 9 at 9. Massive 8.8 earthquake strikes off Russia's coast, triggering tsunami warnings and evacuations as far as Hawaii. So 4 to 5 foot waves reportedly hit Hawaii this morning on the North Shore and Maui. The National Weather Service says all shores were at risk and urged people to move to higher ground or at least 4 floors up. Tsunami advisories were in effect from Alaska to Northern California and even as far as Guam and America's Samoa.
The man who killed 4 people in a New York City skyscraper that is home to the NFL headquarters left a note blaming the league for his mental health struggles. The former high school football player claimed he had CTE. That is the brain disease linked to concussions in contact sports. In a 3-page note found in his wallet, he begged authorities to study his brain. CTE has been found in over 100 former NFL players and remains a growing concern.
Well, Sean Diddy Combs is once again asking a judge to let him out of jail, this time on a $50 million bond. His lawyer says that conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn are dangerous and points out that others convicted of similar offenses were released before sentencing. Combs was cleared of the most serious charges, including sex trafficking, but convicted of lesser prostitution-related crimes. Now, so far, the judge is not convinced he's not a threat to the community.
If you've noticed your bathroom or laundry essentials are getting more expensive, you are correct. Procter & Gamble says it's taking a $1 billion hit from new tariffs under the Trump administration, and some of that cost is being passed on to you. The company plans mid-single-digit price hikes on about a quarter of its products, though they're also making changes to offset the impact. Still, do not be surprised if your next trip to the store feels a little heavier on your wallet.
Well, despite rising costs, consumer confidence climbed 2 points this month to a reading of 97.2. The reading shows that people's attitudes about the economy have stabilized after deteriorating sharply during the spring. Now, tariffs unveiled in April have been delayed several times. The White House says it has brokered trade agreements with 7 countries.
The Federal Reserve is expected to keep interest rates steady today, but President Trump is not happy about that. He's calling for rate cuts and even suggested Fed Chair Jerome Powell should resign if the board does not act. Lower rates help Americans borrow more affordably, but Powell says inflation is already a concern, especially with tariffs in play.
And get ready to say goodbye to mobile-only Starbucks. The coffee company says it will ditch the pickup-only locations next year as part of a larger overhaul. So CEO Brian Niccol also says that prices may have to go up.
A piece from the past will soon be on display for the public. A 4,000-year-old handprint was recently found on a soul house inside an Egyptian tomb by Cambridge University researchers. There it is. According to a press release, these clay models were used for offerings and provided a place for a soul to live.
Ultra Skelly is Home Depot's new and improved Halloween skeleton decoration, and it can talk to trick-or-treaters through a mobile app and has more animated features and also the lighting effects than last year's 12-foot version. So you may want to move fast, though. The skeletons have sold out months before Halloween in past years. And that's today's 9 at 9.